Good morning, Mrs. Maldonado's third graders. This video will help you with the math. So when you come to Mrs. Maldonado's Google Classroom, you'll need to click on classwork. It should look like this. You have a space interactive classroom activity and another space activity today. But third grade math, if you're a third grader, you'll click here. Then you'll want to click this. It'll look like a worksheet. You'll need to scroll down. These are directions and example problems if you don't know how to do the work. Your first activity that you needed to do started here, lesson 13 homework. So I scrolled down just a few pages. You were supposed to do this page and this page for homework. All right. If you have a drawing tool, you'll have to do that and draw on here. I have one here because I'm sharing my screen. If you don't have a drawing tool, you could write the answers down on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, and send it to Mrs. Maldonado. All right. Number 1 says, find the perimeter of the shapes below. Include the units in your equations. Match the letter inside each shape to its perimeter to solve the riddle. The first one has been done for you. To find the perimeter, I'm pretending that I'm starting here and I'm a person. And I want to walk all along the edges. Like if this was my yard, I'm walking along the edges of my yard, or the rim, the perimeter, the rim. So how many steps would it take me in inches? So all I need to do is add. Perimeter means add. So I would add all the sides. So 7 plus 7 plus 7. So perimeter would be 21 inches. When they put P means perimeter. So for this one, all I need to do is add all the sides together. 6 plus 6 plus 9 plus 6 plus 9. Some of you might want to use this as mental math and say, oh, well, there's a 6 here and a 6 here and a 6 here. So I know that 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. 6 feet. And there's 3 of them. So that's why I'm multiplying by 3, because there's 3 6s. And that gives me 18 feet, because 6 times 3 is 18. And then I have 2 9s, and I'll change colors, a 9 and a 9. So the perimeter equals 9 feet. And I could do 9 feet plus 9 feet. Or I could do 9 feet times 2, because there's 2 9s. But 9 plus 9, or 9 times 2, is also 18 feet. And so to find the total perimeter, all I need to do is add 18 plus 18. Or I could do 18 times 2, because there's 2 18s. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So my answer is 36. Perimeter equals 36 feet. Now remember, it tells you to write the equation. So if you're copying this on a piece of paper, you need to write all the things that I wrote. Both formulas, and then perimeter equals 36 feet. All right, the next one. It looks like a parallelogram, and it has a 7, a 5, a 7, and a 5. All I want to do is add all these numbers together. So 7 plus 5, 7 plus 5. Well, I know that 7 plus 5 is 12. So the perimeter equals 7 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 7 centimeters plus 5 centimeters. And all I'm doing is adding all the numbers together. So 7 plus 5 is 12. 7 plus 5 is 12. I'm keeping them in my brain, and I know that 12 plus 12 is 24 centimeters. So if you're copying this on a piece of paper, you need to write all of this. perimeter equals 24 centimeters. And I messed up that P a little bit. There shouldn't be a line there. It's not an R. It's definitely a P. So then this answer was 24 centimeters. All right, let's go here. Number 7 and 5 and 7 and 9. All I need to do is add these together. So I'll change colors. 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. So it would be perimeter equals 7 yards plus 5 yards plus 7 yards plus 9 yards. So I just took these numbers and I'm adding them all together. I could do it in my brain. I could do it any way I want, but I know that 7 plus 5 is 12. And then if I add 5 more, that's 17. Plus 9 more would be 26. So the perimeter equals 26 yards. And I just added those in my head, 26 yards. All right, this one I feel like is the easiest because they're all 4 inches and there's 4 of them. So all I really need to do is perimeter equals 4 inches. And I could add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or I could just multiply it by 4 since there are 4 fours, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 fours. And that gives me 16 inches. And then we have one more here, and let me just change the color again. And now I have to add to get the perimeter 5 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8. Well, perimeter equals 5 centimeters plus 8 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 8 centimeters. And if I add all those together, I know that 8 plus 8 is 16. And I know that 5 plus 5 is 10. So 16 plus 10 is 26 centimeters. All right, so you're going to want to write all of that down, either on a piece of paper or if you have a drawing tool that you know how to use. And I'm going to scroll up. And whoa, we made a mistake here. This is not 26. This should be 28. 7 plus 5 is 12, or 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus 5 would be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Plus 9 would be 28. Sorry about that, guys. That would be 28, not 26. All right. Let's just go back and fix that. Make sure this one is 28, not 26. I added wrong. Now I have to move up a little bit. All right. And so now it says 3 plus 7 plus 4 plus 6. All I want to do is add these sides, all of them together. So the perimeter equals 3 meters plus 7 meters plus 4 meters plus 6 meters. So 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 4 more is 14, plus 6 more is 20. So the perimeter equals 20 meters. And then the last one, 3, 4, 2, 2, 4. So I'm adding all of these sides. Perimeter equals 4 meters plus 2 meters plus 2 meters plus 4 meters plus 3 meters. So 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3. So I know that 2 plus 2 is 4, plus another 4 is 8, plus another 4 is 12, plus another 3 is 15. So the perimeter equals 15 meters. All right, so now it says, what kind of meals do math teachers eat? What they're asking me is, where did I find the answer 24? So if I scroll up, the answer 24 was right here, and that letter inside was S. So every time I see a 24 here, I have to write the letter S. And there's another 24 right here. And that'll be the answer to the riddle, what kind of meals do math teachers eat? So the next number was 21. So I look back and I say, there's the answer 21, and that letter was Q. So I'll put Q. And I don't see any more 21s. So now I'm looking for one with an answer of 20, and I see that right here because the answer was 20, so the letter was U. And I don't see any more 20s, but now I'm looking for an answer of 28, and that was here, and that's how I remember it. I messed up because I shouldn't have gotten 26. I needed a 28. So the answer is 28, and that letter was A. But I see another 28 over here, so I'm also going to write an A. The next number was 36. So I'm looking for an answer of 36. And I see that right here. The perimeter was 36, and that letter is R inside the shape. And I don't see another 36 down here, but I do see a 26. And I think, 26 was this purple one here. And so that letter was E. But I also see a 26 here, so I'm going to write the E again. So it says, what kind of meals do math teachers eat? Square something. So now I have to find the answer where there was a 16. And that was right here. 16 was our perimeter, and that letter was M. Oh, I think I might be able to figure it out. Square, and now I need an answer with 15. So I'm looking back and I say, that one was 21, 36, 24, 28, 16, 26. Up here it is 15, and that letter was L. And my answer was square meals. Good job. Okay, there was a second page to this, so you'll scroll down because we're still in lesson 13 homework. And we have to do number 2, number 3, A and B, and then you're done. Alicia's rectangular garden is 33 feet long and 47 feet wide. What is the perimeter of Alicia's garden? So all they're asking us to do to find the perimeter is to add all the sides together. So I could do 33 perimeter equals 33 feet plus 47 feet plus 33 feet again plus 47 feet. And I'm labeling my equation. And now all I need to do is add these numbers together. So I'm going to do 33 plus 47. And that will give me 2 of the sides, 33 plus 47. And that gives me 80. And I know that if I add 33 plus like this plus this was 80. And I know if I do the same thing again, since it's the same numbers, this also has to be 80. So I know that 80 plus 80, or 80 times 2, because there's 2 80s, and 8 times 2 is 16, gives me 160. So the perimeter equals 160 feet. You could have also lined up all 4 numbers and added them, but I was showing you an easier way. All right, number 3. Jacques measured the side lengths of the shape below. Find the perimeter. All right, so again, all we need to do is add all the sides. So I'm going to do perimeter equals, that's a P, 4 inches, that's this side, plus 5 inches, that's this one, plus 4 inches, and that's this one, plus 3 inches, that's this one, plus 7 inches, plus 5 inches, plus 2 inches. And that's this one, plus 3 inches. And that, if I add all those sides together, it'll give me the perimeter. So I'm just going to walk around this and add it in my head. 4 plus 5 is 9. So I did this one and this one, I have 9. And then I go 4 more. 9 plus 4 is 13. Plus 3 more is 16. Plus 7 more. So you can count on 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Plus 5 more, 23, and 5 more, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And 2 more, 29, 30. And 3 more, be 33. So the perimeter equals 33 inches. Jacques says his shape is an octagon. Is he right? Why or why not? Well, we have to know what an octagon is. Octagon means octo. That root there means 8. So does this shape have 8 sides? Well, let's trace it and see if it has 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so is his shape an octagon? The answer would be yes, because it has 8 sides. Because it has 8 sides. And that is all you needed to do for that homework, was just those first 2 pages. And then if you wrote the answers down, you can take a picture of it and send it to Mrs. Maldonado. If you have a drawing tool like me, you could draw on it and then maybe email it to her. However you usually turn in work. I think the best way would be to write the answers on a piece of paper and take a picture. I hope that helps.